One, two, three, four.
Tiny home, tiny home, tiny home.
Big Langhorne, tiny home, tiny home, tiny home.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Tiny Home PA. This is our third episode. This is our Christmas episode. Merry Christmas. We've been pretty busy here. I've been pretty busy. Christmas shopping, getting my hair did, and
I got a puppy!
gotten a lot done to the tiny home. Haven't posted anything in a little while. Been doing a lot of running around because of the holidays, but I'll give you a quick tour. Let's go check it out. Well, since the last episode, I've gotten to put all the shingles on the front. These are what are called cedar shake shingles. They're not always used for the purpose that I use them for. They're very inexpensive, about $8 or $9 a bundle. They're usually used for barbecuing or for using as shims. Those are the bundles right there. But I wanted to go inexpensive with the tiny home, of course, to keep the cost down. Usually about 20-pound bundles, I guess. The whole front of it cost me, I think, $18 maybe. It was pretty much two bundles of it, maybe a little bit less. Here's the door. I made the door out of pressure-treated lumber and put that cool little rope handle on it. I wanted to do something that looked a little rustic, and I used the conduit straps to hold it on. I actually just bought a bundled piece of rope. It was already packaged that way and wrapped that way, and I just took it out and connected it to the door. It was like $3, and I like the way it looks. It's pretty neat, and it should hold up to the weather. I'm going to seal the door with some type of paintable silicone, and then I'm painting the door orange. And on the side over here, I'm also going to paint the top portion orange. As you can see, the bottom half is shingled. I didn't want to shingle the whole entire sides. I put the furring strips along the top. There's my puppy dog. I put the furring strips along the top with a piece of cedar as a border in between the two. And when the top's painted, that should have a nice consistent look and resemble like a modern barn look. Hopefully. And along the top portion where you can see the extension of the tiny home where the loft is, I'm going to shingle that up there. Now let's check out the back. I'm going to be using corrugated metal since it's facing the north side to help with the problem of mildew and mold. Here is some wood that I put in to replace the actual floor joists. They were pretty bad rotted. I left some pieces in there that weren't so bad. I did a little check on them, but I had to replace some of it. So that's what we're looking at there. And let's mosey on over to the east side. This is what I still have to do and would like to get started today. We're going to finish it up with the same idea with the shingles halfway up and the furring strips. Well, one of the things that kept me busy the last couple of weeks was knowing that we were getting a puppy. I had a section of my yard that wasn't fenced in. You can see the tiny home just shortly past where this new fence is. Wanted to close this off, of course, so the new puppy doesn't just run out into the street. So I put up a fence. I used the same stuff I use for a lot of projects. It's the lower cost deck material. They're about $6 a board when they're 8 feet long. I think the whole fence cost me about $80. And put it up in a couple days, put a gate on it, and it worked out pretty nice. But that was one of the things that, got in the way of me finishing up the tiny home on the outside. Alright, I wanted to show everybody one of the projects that I actually did finish inside. I've been mostly working on the outside because it's December now, it's almost Christmas. It's going to get really cold out, even though we've had a long stretch of oddly warm weather. It is cold now. It's about 45 degrees outside. It's going to get colder as we hit January, so I want to get inside where I can heat it and get working in here. But I did hop in here early and hang the door that I made by hand, which I'm very proud of. I like my door. And this is actually going to be a pocket door for the bathroom. And how that's hung is I looked at a lot of the hardware that they sell for the sliding doors if you want to build a pocket door or if you want to do like a closet door that slides. I didn't like the kits. I felt like the hardware that came with it was very cheap for the price. It was about $62 for the kit. Most of it I'd have to cut down because I'm only moving 2 feet. It's only a 24-inch reach for the door. As you can see, the door slides quite easily. What I used was, for $20, I got these drawer pulls that can handle 100 pounds each. And there's one on the top and one down by the floor. And I hung the door with that, and it slides like a dream. I'm very happy with it. Now this is going to be a pocket door. There will be a wall in front of it when it's open, hence the pocket. And it'll close all the way. And somebody on the inside of the bathroom can actually latch it shut